Okay, hello, welcome. We're going to continue with King's Quest 3 to Heir is Human tonight. Let me get it loaded up here. And, yes. Capture that window. There we go. And, there we go. And that's about good enough. And, your kitchen is filthy, go clean it down. We're past you. Don't have to worry about Mananan anymore. He is a cat. And this is where we're up to. We've actually got quite a few points, 146 out of 210. Using that as a broad indicator of how far through the game we are, yeah, we've only got about like 60 points left to go in the game. But we've also been creating a lot of spells. If I remember correctly, and I open up the manual here, this PDF. This manual looks like it would have been quite rather nice to have. It's done on like a wrinkly textured paper, and it's printed in blue and brown. Maybe the paper's just yellowed over time. We had one more spell to do, which I think was teleportation at random. Which we need dried mistletoe for, and one smooth rounded stone of unusual color. And I don't have either of those. So, if we shimmy our way out of here, I'm going to first have a look in the kitchen, because there might be some mistletoe in there. There is some herbs hanging up on the roof, but mistletoe isn't something you really eat, I don't think. And right. Down here, over this way. It's kind of a pity that Mananan, the cat Mananan, disappears. Once you've dealt with him. Once you leave the room, he disappears, so. Bit of a shame. Look. Mistletoe? Get mistletoe? It's of no use. Apparently there is no mistletoe here to get. I mean, it says dried mistletoe. And that's where I would think some would be. And I don't think it said there was any on the shelves down in the what's it called? Wizard study. So if we use the map. Ooh, hello. These are the chickens are talking. But they weren't last time. Oh dear, I skipped the first one. Yes, dear, replies the other one, but you ought to worry about your own neck. Look at the situation we're in. Okay. We have the dough in our ears, which allows us to understand animals, so every now and then we should hear them talk. I waited around last time and they weren't saying anything. Maybe you have to leave and enter the map several times and wait a little bit. Maybe there's a yep, the poor boy clucks one of the hens. He thinks his name is Gwydion. Wouldn't he be surprised to find out he's a prince, replies the other hen. Ooh. Yes, cackles the first hen. He's really Prince Alexander. Personally, I kind of like the name Gwydion more than Alexander. Ooh, there's a bit of a backstory for it. So apparently we're Prince Alexander. Okay. Alexander. Use the map. Look at map. And we are going to teleport. You can't actually teleport to the house. It always puts you just at the foot of the mountain. I suppose actually looking at it, it kind of makes sense because this makes sense here. But this is actually split up into like this bottom bit here, the middle path, and then the outside of the house. So there's technically 3 squares represented by this 1 square here. And I don't think you could like teleport directly to the house. Okay, so if we teleport to here. Come on, arrow. I have to do that. Why can't you just click on the proper coordinates? Okay, so first up, I'm gonna have to look for a colourful stone. Look, stone. If you've seen one rock, you've seen them all. Okay. And, you know, my intuition tells me if there's a smooth coloured stone anywhere, it's probably going to be near the river. Look, stone. Get stone. Nope. Oh, can we do anything with the spider now? Because we can hear animals and all that. So look, spider. You inspect the entrance of the cave, but see nothing from this distance. Well, I did say cave. As you touch the sticky web, a giant spider drops down from her lair in the tree above. You attempt to escape, but the sticky web holds you fast. You gonna say anything? Nom. Nom nom nom. Oh. No? Nothing? Okay. Actually, I might have just remembered what we have to do with this. Maybe. Maybe? I'm having vague recollections of something, and I... Okay, I've got to try something. Put eagle feather in essence. Okay. And we're an eagle. Look. Shh. You're flying. Okay. Look. Spider. Okay. So I think we can, like... You swoop close to the spider web and find the huge spider guarding the entrance. Taking her in your beak, you vow to get rid of her once and for all. Once and for all. Yeah. Poor spider. Spider's actually the same color as the ocean. Sploosh. Way. Well, that dealt with the spider. Oh, the web's broken. Your magic spell is wearing off. Right. Because normally we would have to say, like, you know, eagle be gone, myself return, or something like that to be able to turn back to normal. So there's something else done. Look, web. The spider web has been torn apart. Get web. It's of no use. Really? You'd think like some giant spider web would be useful. You have entered the cave of the Oracle. You were almost afraid to speak. Have we? Okay, jeez. Giant shiny ball person. Let's turn down the sound a bit, because that's rather piercing. The Oracle remained silent for a long time. Finally, you hear a hollow voice that seems to come from far away. I've been waiting for you a long time, Gwydion. I have sorrowful news for you. Years ago, a terrible 3-headed dragon invaded Daventry. What's the name of the dragon from Godzilla? And keeps the people in a state of terror. The monster requires once a year the sacrifice of a young maiden. Why specifically, we don't know. We've never asked. Rawr! Ooh, animation. Sadly, your own sister, Princess Rosella, is the chosen one this year. Time is running out for her, your parents, and Daventry. Oh. Right, so apparently we're the, assuming that then, we're possibly the, son of, King Graham and Valenice. Wah! Now, I came in here just looking for a coloured stone. You wouldn't happen to have one around here, would you? I mean, this seems pretty good. What's the reception like? You've got some banding on it. You, Gwydion, the hollow voice continues, are the only one who can save them. But you must hurry. I have something to give you. A small stone of amber. Use it wisely, my friend. Hey, that might actually be what we needed. The Oracle grows silent again, and seems to fall into a deep sleep. You attempt to thank the Oracle, but the Oracle does not respond. You just hear loud snoring. Look. You have entered the cave of the Oracle, whose image shimmers indistinctly above a crystal ball. Look, ball. The clear, polished ball of crystal rests upon a stone dais. Within it, you see a kaleidoscope of bright colours and flashing lights, occasionally blurred by dark, ominous shadows. Get ball. That is impossible. No mere mortal may touch the mystic ball. Eat ball. Once you tasted it, you wouldn't want it. Kiss ball. How can you do that? Oh, kiss. Oracle. How can you... Oh, look. Oracle. The Oracle appears to be deep in meditation. Get Oracle. You can't get an Oracle. I suppose not. Talk to Oracle. The Oracle is in a deep state of meditation. You are not heard. Talk to ball. Look, dace. Well, you know. Look, cave. Yeah, okay. Anything else we can do? Not really. Well, thanks for that. Look, amber. It doesn't look... Look. Stone? No, what did you give me? Amber stone. Yeah, that's what I said. Look. Amber stone. The stone is smooth, round, and an unusual colour. Somewhat like that of amber. Well, okay, that's the stone which we needed. I thought I'd have to find one alongside the river. Or in the desert, possibly. But apparently the Oracle just gave one to me. Now, I just have to find some mistletoe. And if I know my... what's the word? Horticulture, we'd probably find one up in the oak tree? But that's not dried. Oh dear, you have annoyed Mama Bear by trampling her precious flowers. I didn't mean to. I'm not even on your garden. She skadoodles over to me and punts me off screen. How nice. Can we, like, see you again? Because I'd like to... Mama Bear growls at you as you near the flower bed. Better stay away from it, and her. Look, Mama Bear. There are lovely flowers growing in this well-tended garden. Their sweet scent and beautiful colours delight you. To your surprise, you see a bear wearing a dress working in the garden. It must be Mama Bear. Talk to Mama Bear. Your cordial greeting annoys the bear, and she growls back. Greetings yourself, young man. Stay out of my garden. Mama Bear growls at you as you near the flower bed. Better stay away from it and her. Yeah, okay. How could you do that? Oh. There's no reason to take it. Oh. It's a bit that's a bit lacking in sensitivity, isn't it? It. Oh well, whatever. Let's go up to this acorn tree over here. That's not around the tree. And if we don't get accosted by bandits... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Thankfully, they're probably rather drunk. They keep bumping into obstacles. Now, are you going to, come and accost me again? Oh, okay. Reach into hole. Again, it's very nice that there's a little animation for this. Okay. So, as I said, I'm assuming there's either some mistletoe up in the tree, which I can get, because that makes sense. Though, I would assume that would still be live. I can't see any here. Look. Mistletoe. Doesn't look interesting. I hate when it's just like, it doesn't say anything in particular. It's so, I don't know. You don't know whether there's actually what you're looking at on the screen or not. It's very non-committal. Hey bandit. Look. Bandit. Scoundrel is fast asleep at the table. He is dressed in dirty, ragged clothes and emits a very unpleasant odor. Get bandit. It is of no use. Eat bandit. Yeah. Guess bandit. I think I've done this. Yeah. Boring. Okay, there's nothing else in here. And I like that Gwydion adheres to the ladder quite effectively. So, the only other place I can think of where there could be some mistletoe would possibly be in the, what's it called? In the, store. But I don't think I saw it listed there. Maybe it's an unlisted item. That would be kind of annoying. Oh, you're still walking? Okay. Open door. And we mosey on inside. Hey there! Buy mistletoe. You have no use for mistletoe. I believe I do. But I assume that means there is none here. Yeah. Okay, fine. Ask about mistletoe. What's an ask? Look. Shelf. Leather pouches, saltfish, oil, and lime. Yeah, I didn't think you had anything else. Okay. Farewell. There's some other houses back there, but I don't think there's actually anything there, really. We just moved past them, so they're just, like, you know, houses where people live. They're not interesting to us at all. The illusion of more depth to the village than there actually is. I would have thought there would have been some mistletoe in the kitchen, but it didn't say there was any when I tried to pick some up, and I'm pretty sure there wasn't any. Look. Oh, go away. The soft loamy stuff. Yeah. There's some squirrels. Hey, squirrels. You notice one squirrel chattering to the other squirrel. See that young man over there? Yes, what about him? The second one inquires. Poor thing, he doesn't even know what his real parents are, says the first squirrel. As he asks the other, well, who are they? He's really a prince. His parents are King Graham and Queen Valenice of Daventry, replies the first. Oh. Well, why do all the animals know this? We've been here for like 18 years, nearly. I think it's near Gwydion's 18th birthday. Knowledge passed down from generation to generation of animals. Particularly the chickens, because it's implied that the chickens are, you know, frequently. Look. mistletoe. Don't give me that game. So there's no mistletoe here. Oh, there's some birds. What do you got to say, birds? Anything? Hey, birds. Nothing? Okay, then. I think they sort of say the same things, but some of them might also say, like, jokes. Uh-oh. Damn it! They took everything except the dough in my ears. Okay, well, you know, we can get our stuff back. I'm pretty sure all of it if we go reach into hole. If I don't get everything back, I'll just reload. Because we can go up the ladder. Oh! Gwydion. Splat. Nah. Well. Wop wop. I'm sad that he doesn't make a hole in the ground. Okay, so I don't think we have to listen to all the birds. Maybe we do. Or all the animals. That might give us a point for each one. Not that concerned about it, though. Hey, birds. Do you know where any mistletoe is? I would climb trees to get some. Oh! Is there any in the Three Bears house? Is there perhaps some in the Three Bears house? There's some more squirrels there. You haven't heard the squirrels chattering. Have you got your winter supply of nuts gathered? One inquires. Not quite yet, answers the other. Do you? I was thinking of doing, like, trying to do a conker voice, but... yeah. Context sensitive. I haven't practiced enough. Oh, sure, states the first squirrel. Ages ago. You'd better get to it, I'd say. Okay. They're going to leave. Hey! 3 birds. I think if they don't leave... Mama Bear's there again. Maybe they don't leave now? But that can't be right. Why are the bears so angry? I suppose I did break into their house. Oh, there's a ship at the dock now. Look at that. Look, ship. There's a 3-masted ship docked at the pier. By her sturdy lines and broad beam, you guess it to be a merchant vessel trading goods in town. Ooh, is that actually what we need there? You search among the hanging mistletoe until you find a sprig that has dried. You break it off and carry it with you. Right there. That's the mistletoe on the tree. Good thing I decided to look at that. Okay, look at map. Yep. We need to go back to the mansion. And I hope I have enough time to be able to do this, because I believe that ship will leave at some point. Get up here. I might have to reload a bit earlier so that I get the mistletoe when I was out last, and then we can go. But we'll see. We'll see. No big deal if we miss a ship or whatever. Because I'm pretty sure we have to take it. I mean, it's there. Reasonable to assume that we need to take the ship, otherwise it wouldn't be there. I'm partially trying to feign ignorance on things if it wasn't obvious. Now, I've said before, I have watched playthroughs of this, so I kind of know what's to be going on, but the finer details are lost on me, like trying to find a mistletoe. So, that was honest searching around. Okay, open door. I wonder if it says anything different now. I also had to get the amber stone, so there was purpose to all that wandering around. Now, Cat, are you going to be down here? You are. Not now. Do. Moseying on down the stairs, and... Okay. Kind of a shame we can't just stay here. I imagine Gwydion would make quite a good mage with all this get up around here. Okay, save 35. And turn to page 7. Okay, so grind a spoon of salt in a mortar. You place a spoonful of the coarse salt grains in the mortar. Then, using the stone pestle, you grind the salt until it is very fine. Grind the mistletoe in the mortar. Placing the dried sprig of mistletoe in the stone mortar, you crush it with the pestle. Soon you have a crushed mixture of salt and mistletoe in the mortar. You remove the pestle and lay it aside. It started to sound like something which would make a nice rub on a roast. Maybe if the mistletoe was like rosemary. Rub the stone in the mixture. You place a beautiful amber stone in the stone mortar. Very carefully, so as not to miss a single spot, you rub the amber stone around in a mixture of ground salt and mistletoe. When you have finished, you remove the amber stone and discard the remaining powder. Now you have a salty stone. Kiss the stone. Smack. Okay. With this kiss, I thee impart. And I notice, game, that I can kiss the stone, but I can't kiss anything else. I am most disappointed. Power most dear to my heart. Take me now from this place hither to another place far thither. Wave the magic wand. You wave the magic wand over the encrusted amber stone. Yeah, that's one way to describe it. Successfully completing the spell, you again look at the wizard's laboratory. Hey, there we go. And I believe that's all the spells. Since that went well, let's save again. Save 36. And look at map. The map's faded. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so considering we've got pretty much everything else I think we need to do over here done, let's go to the town. And we need to go to the tavern, I believe. Open door. Hey! One of the rowdy seamen yells to the barmaid, "Wench, come over here with more rum!" Look. Man. The sailors have obviously been drinking heavily for some time, and are very loud and rowdy. Get sailors. Get sailors. Surely you jest! How could you do that? Oh, so disappointing game. I don't know. What's else the thing I do? Eat sailors. What? Yeah, they probably wouldn't taste very nice. I just keep getting the same response for eating things, but I'm gonna try anyway, damn it. Look. Bottles of rum and wine sit atop shelves behind the bar, and a group of seafaring men are drinking rum at the table. They are swapping yarns about past voyages. You overhear as they speak of setting sail today for a distant land across the ocean. Talk to sailors. The sailors peer at you through bleary eyes and continue swilling their rum, which involves a very careful aspect of trying to drink it, but spilling most of it. One, who looks like the captain, pauses and drunkenly slurs, "Aye, me bucko, be you wanting passage on me ship? What you running from? Oh, it's no matter, as long as you got the gold, let me see how much you got." Well, we got a purse and gold coins, so... Show captain purse. Show purse to captain. You eagerly peek... Oh, I'm not gonna... Do I just have to give it to him? It's just gonna take the whole thing. Aye, that's just enough. Give purse to captain. As you bring out your purse, the captain snatches it from your hand and says, "Aye, lads, I see you do have a wee bit of gold." Yeah, I knew this would happen. "It's less than me regular fare, but I'll give you a passage anyway. We'll be waiting for you at the wharf, but not for long." The captain and his men down their rum in one long draught, then leave the tavern. Then they stumble off into the night. Okay, well. Doot-doo. We've bought passage on the ship. Yay! Look. Look. Ship. A large ship is tied to the dock. Does it accept boat? Yeah, it does. Even though, you know, that is a ship. Not a boat. Oh. Look. Bollard. What's a bollard? It's the thing you tie ships to. Look. Shields? Uh-oh. Look. Oh. He said something. I didn't catch it. Okay, let's go on board the ship. They got a drawbridge! As the gangplank is drawn in, you hear the captain shout to his men, "Take these things and put him in the hold until I figures out what to do with him." Uh-oh. You have a sneaky suspicion that you may have made a big mistake. These are pirates. Nothing like a little salt air to perk up a boy's spirits. All things being equal, you might have enjoyed this ocean voyage. However, you have found your accommodations to be slightly less than satisfactory. Aww. It's just getting into that. It actually reminds me of, oh, forget it. They use the same tune as Simon Sorcerer too. Oh well, we're on a ship now. Look, you are in the dank cargo hold of the pirate ship. With caution, you look around the dim surroundings. Mostly, you see stacks of wooden crates. Looking upwards, you notice a rope ladder dangling partway through an opening in the hold ceiling. The ladder is directly over the largest crate. Okay. Oh, and they took everything but my dough. Alright, this boy has dough in his ears. What should we do about that? Oh, I'm not touching it. It's disgusting. It's got, like, bits of dog fur in it. Why is he doing that? I don't know. He's weird. Okay, let's save. Save. 37. Ship. And I kind of know that we have at least 30 minutes, I think, to do this next part in. So. Look. Rudder. Well, that's that. Look. Mechanism. Look. Post. Look. Crate. You notice many crates and boxes in the cargo hold. One in particular captures your attention, for it lies directly under the dangling rope ladder. Okay, we can move past this over here. Oh, look at that. Look. Readies. What are readies? Those are readies. Look. What about? Ask the second mouse. Says the first captain. Oh, we didn't catch the first part of that. I am going to reload that so we can see that. I'm busy typing in witty responses and I keep missing dialogue when it pops up. Do. Oh, they're not here. We have to leave and come back? Actually, lucky that we got them the first time we moved into the screen. There they are. Ah, readies. Do you know where the pirates are taking us? One grey mouse asked the other. Oh, they're mice. Okay, fine. I heard them talking about a buried treasure chest, the other mouse answers. I think it's buried on the beach, and they're going to dig it up. Oh, I remember, squeaks the first mouse. Remember when they first buried the treasure? It was on a small beach. Behind the beach was a high mountain range. I remember hearing one pirate say that nobody has ever crossed those mountains alive. Fascinating. Look, right. A couple of little grey mice scurry to and fro on the floor of the hold. Look, mice. Yeah, get mice. The mice move much too quickly for you to ever catch. Eat mice. I kind of wish this was, things haven't gotten that desperate yet. Get crate. Yoink. Look. Crate. Large wooden crates are stacked along one wall of the hold. Look. Small crate. Okay. It's nice that we've got a carrying animation for this. That's pretty cool. Gwydion can't pull himself up one of these crates. We have to have a little one to step on, I suppose. Drop crate. Oink. And can we just, like, climb on crate? Why don't you try jumping? Okay, jump on crate. Oi! Now. Jump on crate. Do we just do that again? Hoi! Hey! Jump onto ladder. It's like they're probably even saying, you know, people keep trying to jump in these games, so we're going to give them a section where they're actually going to have to jump. Look, ladder. The ladder is sagging under your weight. But he doesn't weigh that much, does he? Well, I suppose it's just a rope ladder. Okay. Right. We go in here. Oh. Uh-oh. Look. Captain. You can't see anything from here. Look. No. That's not look. Look. Bed. Captain doesn't want you snooping in his quarters. You're in trouble now. I'll not tolerate you snooping around my quarters, the captain thunders. If I catch you up in here again, you'll walk the plank. It just puts me back down here. Okay, fine. We'll just reload. So they sort of let us at least wander around a bit. Now. Look. You have found yourself below the lower deck. They keep the ship's lifeboat stored here. There are open doorways at either end of the compartment. There is a shovel lying by the lifeboat. Suppose we could get the shovel. Get shovel. Can't get that from here. Get shovel. It's right there, Gwydion. Work with me, boy. There we go. Look. Shovel. The shovel seems to be quite average, with an iron scoop and a long wooden handle. Fine. What about this room? Look. This is where your average pirate sleeps. Actually, these bunks don't look much more comfortable than your own miserable cot used to be, and the space is just as cramped. Would they need that many beds for the crew? I mean, I suppose it depends on how big the crew is. I suppose they don't each have their own individual bed, but I'd assume they would take shifts on the beds. You know, half the crew would be asleep and half the crew would be working or something. Whatever. Climb ladder on to the top deck. What's over here? Oh, hello. Look. This is the upper deck of the pirate ship. A ladder leads to the lower deck. Okay. We have to find our stuff. Ugh, that's awkward. Couldn't you have used the climbing animation from before? Okay. We could just drop off the ship. And maybe swim to the shore. Oh, hello. Ah! Be alone. No, Smithy. They're still drunk. Darn, the boys, path would be too good. Come back here. I haven't got me sea legs. I left them in my trunk. No. Damn it! I couldn't pause. I couldn't transition off the script, off the map there. Wop wop. Okay. Well, where would our stuff be kept? I assume in a box somewhere. Like in the chest in the captain's room. That, I would assume. Use steering wheel. Look. Wheel? Look. Thingy. Look. Stick thing. No. I don't know what it is. Well, the captain's there. He's writing, and every now and then he stops writing. Maybe we can only move when he's writing? No. Yeah. Let me go back down here. Open crate. The crates are sealed tightly. You can't open them no matter what you do. Open small crate. Nope. Okay. I thought maybe my items were in the crates, but I'm pretty sure it's in the captain's room. Come on, Whittian. Get up that ladder. Go. I know hand-eye coordination is difficult, boy, but keep going up. We're going to go all the way to the crow's nest. Gwydion? This is why you hold onto the ladder. Do you want to fall down any further? I'm surprised he didn't die from that. Actually, come to think of it, he died from falling from the upper deck to the lower deck. Next to the boat. But he didn't die from falling from here to below. Interesting. Okay, and look. Looking down from this height makes you dizzy, and you almost fall. Holding tight, you look up and notice a crow's nest at the top of the mast. Oh. Pog! A burly pirate has noticed you from inside the crow's nest. Before you can react, he yells, "You dead meat, bucko," and slashes at you with his sword. He misses, but you lose your balance. Down you tumble to your untimely death. Splat. Darn, now someone's gonna have to clean up the mess on the deck. Wop wop. Okay. Um. Uh. Is the captain, like, always going to show up, or does sometimes he not? No, he doesn't this time. It's one of those situations. Okay. Because I was kind of at a loss of what to do. Open chest. How do you propose to do that from where you're standing? Excuse me? With my hands. There we go. Look in chest. You found all of your missing possessions. You take them with you. Empty purse. Ah! Uh-oh. Captain doesn't want you snooping in his quarters. You're in trouble now. I'm not telling. Yeah. After adding insult to injury, all of your belongings have been taken from you again. Oh, come on. Really? Do I have to, like, quickly do something there? Well, let's load that again. Do. Open chest. I can't really move any faster than that. We'll try again. Hello. Welcome. We're trying to get our possessions back from a pirate who won't just leave me alone. Open chest. Look in chest. Okay. Close. Ah! Yeah. I kind of know what we need to do. We need to put all the pirates to sleep. Let me just have a look at the spell for the sleep spell. Causing a deep sleep. You have now mixed the powder for casting a sleep spell over whoever is nearby. To cast the spell, pour the sleep powder on the ground, or floor, in a dank, dark place, then recite Slumber Henceforth. Okay. Well, we can't do that until we get down into the, storage room, so... I suppose we've just got to do this quickly. Okay. There we go. Save. So it really is just sort of random chance. He seems to enter the room at different intervals. There we go. Climb down the ladder. Fall onto the box. Fall onto the other box and... Okay, so... this is a pretty dank, dark place. Suppose we could do this over here. Okay. Pour sleep powder on ground. Okay. Slumber henceforth. As your sleep spell takes effect, silence suddenly descends over the ship. You know the pirates buried treasure, you hear one of the mice say to the other. What about it? Asked the second mate. Apparently the mice aren't asleep. I just heard the captain talking about it. One of his men, he said it was buried. Now let me see if I can remember. Oh yeah, he said it was buried near a lone palm tree. From the palm, you walk 5 paces to the east and then start digging. Okay. I might actually write that down. Just so that we have it, so that my flimsy memory has a note about it. Treasure. Lone palm tree 5 paces to the east. dig. Okay, there we go. Too bad we can't do anything about it, muses the other mouse. Well. Wait a second. Who's steering the ship, you ask? Unfortunately, there is no reply. There is no one to steer the ship. You are doomed to drift at sea forever. Oh, really? Okay. I didn't actually think of that. So we were successful. But I think we have actually, okay, we have to wait around until we arrive at our destination. So I don't think there's anything else I need to do until then. Can we just say wait? Nope. No. Get shovel. There we go. Get boat. You don't need it. Look, boat. You scrutinize the boat inside and out, but find it to be empty and uninteresting. Well, at least it doesn't have any holes in it. Sleep in boat. Can we sleep in the beds? Look. Bed. Sleep in bed. Get in bed. Get bed. Use bed. Okay. Right. So yeah, I think this is pretty much just wandering around and waiting for time to pass until we hear a land ho, and then we'll be able to actually put everyone to sleep. We may as well wait downstairs and be in position to cast the sleep spell, and then we can spend some time looking around the ship without all the pirates having to harass us constantly. I'll save when we get to the location so that we don't have to wait again. Also, the mice might have more things to say. Sit. You listen to the two mice talk to each other. One says, "I heard the pirates talking about bringing a cat on board." "No, don't scare me like that," exclaimed the other mouse. Retorts the first, "I mean it. They said they're getting it to be too many mice on this ship. We need to call a mouse council and decide what to do about this situation." The Council of Elder Mice. Look. Great. What a great. Look. Grid. Oh, look. Prow. Stern. Look. Floor. Look. Wall. Look. Water. Look. Mast. Look. Crate. Yeah, doesn't say the crates have anything in them in particular. Oh, there is some things we can do while we're waiting around here. Let me just save again. Save 40. And rub stone. Poof. Oh. Is it just going to teleport us randomly around this place? That's actually not too bad to get around. Well, hey, look at that. It put us in the place where we couldn't get. You are standing at the aft end of the ship. Look. Rudder. Look. Aft. That aft. Look. Water. The deep blue ocean stretches out to the horizon. There is no land in sight. Look. Drink water. Once you tasted it, you would have wanted it. You're not supposed not. Look. I don't know. Oh, look. Seagull. Didn't spell it right. Seagull. Gull. The gull floats gracefully on sea breezes. Okay, rub stone. Let's get out of here. Hey, we're up on deck now. What if we do it again? Okay, we're up on the mast. Now we're down below deck again. I was actually thinking it would teleport us into the water. Yeah, like that. Ah! Ah, fishies. Look. You see nothing but ocean in every direction. Apparently we teleported quite a fair distance away from the ship. Can I just rub stone again? And get back onto the ship that way. Hey! That's actually not too bad. So we could avert dying just by rubbing the stone again. Because I assume if you just swam around there for too long, you would end up drowning. We must have been close to the ship. Anything else which we could do? We do have that storm in the bottle. Look. Bottle. No, what is it called? Look. Storm brew. Use storm brew. Open storm brew. No. Is there a specific wordage I have to use for this? Brewing a storm. You have mixed a potion to activate the spell. Stir this storm brew with your fingers and recite brew of storms. Churn it up. Okay. Stir storm brew with finger brew of storms. Churn it up. Oops. It seems that your storm has backfired. Well, we got rid of the pirates. Thanks for playing. Not very good pirates if they can't stand a little storm. Anything else which we could do? There's also becoming invisible. But that only lasts for a short while, and we only have one application, and... If we're going to make all the pirates go to sleep anyway, just being invisible is not really going to help us. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything that humorous with it either. Yeah, so we'll just have to wait around a bit more. Yeah, what? Yeah. There we go. So we got on the ship at, like, 40-something. Oh! What do you think the pirates will do with the boy they shanghaied? A little grey mouse squeaks to a companion. They'll probably make him a cabin boy, answered the other mouse. Oh dear. What happened to the last cabin boy they had? Didn't you hear? They fed him to the sharks just for sport. Look. Yep, okay. Uh, hmm. Dance. What's a dance? We've still got a brass key. And mutton. Look. Bread. Mmm, you love the smell of freshly baked bread. Suppose we could eat that. Because we fed the, we fed the fruit to, Mananan. Actually, come to think of it. Dip. Dip. Fly wings in essence. Well, we're a fly now. Can we go up here? Nope. Really? Okay. Fly be gone. Myself return. Hmm. Did it just say my magic essence is all gone? Well, let's reload that. Have to wait a little bit longer, but if I've only got one more use of that, I don't want to spend it using it on frivolous things like that. Mm. And it said for the teleportation at random, the power of the charm remains for as long as you retain the stone. So, assumingly, with that being said, I assume we've got just infinite charges of it. Be teleporting all over the place before didn't, hasn't messed things up for later on. I hope not. These mice aren't here. Come on, mice. Go. Got to get some dialogue out of them while we wait. You know the pirate's buried treasure. What about it? Yep, lone palm tree. Not pine tree. Feed. I was going to feed the bread to the mice, but I don't think they really care. Ugh. That one mouse is stuck in a corner up there. Are they both stuck over there? Squeak, squeak, squeak. Talk to mouse. The little mice totally ignore your attempted conversation. No. Jump. Hey! We've actually got a little jump animation. Boing, 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 boing. We're going to get our fitness in. You can't jump while you're in the air. Okay. Crouch. Duck. What's a duck? A terror that flaps in the night? Yeah, well, we're really just waiting for the ship to arrive at its destination. Oh! Oh, that's just some ice. Hmm. It's tempting with the spells in the game to think of ways which you can use them at later points in the game. Like being able to turn yourself into a cat right about now because there's mice around the place, but you can't get the ingredients to be able to do it twice. And it would just give, probably, even if you gave yourself the item at this point, it would just give you the game over. These games would be, these types of games were good for the sort of, kind of the illusion of more open-endedness than there actually was. I suppose, because you could approach problems in your own way. And also, you know, you typing in the answers yourself. You would sort of put your own sort of personal way of answering a question and all that, and the game would have multiple answers it would accept. So it would feel like you had a bit more freedom to do what you wanted to do than the game actually had. You hear one of the pirates shout, "Land ho, Captain!" Okay, now, just have to do this deep sleep spell again. Save in 41. Pour the sleep powder on the ground or floor. Slumber henceforth. Okay. And it's all fine because we're already at our destination. Jump on crate. Jump on crate. Jump on ladder. And we skedoodle up. And I'm going to have a look around the ship just in case there's anything else I want to take off. The captain actually made it to bed before he passed out from my magic spell. I thought we'd find him sprawled out on the floor or something. Or slumped over his desk. Look, Captain. The captain is snoring peacefully in his bunk. Oh, tuck in, Captain. What's a tuck? Get, Captain. There's no reason to take it. Talk to Captain. Funny, no response. Look, lamp? Well, there's a lamp above his desk, above his bed there. Look, desk. No. Look, desk. You gaze with interest at the captain's desk. The desk top is very neat, holding only writing implements. Curiously, you open a drawer or two. There is nothing of interest among the charts and logbooks. Quickly, you close them again. Look, map. Oh! Okay, so you can actually tell how... Wait, what? I can use this to teleport? Is this my map? Or is this the map on the wall there? Because I thought I was looking at the map on the wall. It looks like the map on the wall. Look at map. Okay, so the map in my inventory changes. I like how it sort of teleports me, even if I'm... Gwydion, where are you? There you are. Go through the door, Gwydion. So if we look at chart, you stare at the chart tacked to the wall. It traces the route of the ship. The route the ship is now sailing. It leaves Ludor crossing a wide ocean and arriving at the foot of a mountain range. An X has been marked at the arrival point. It's just so that they don't forget where they're going. Look. Shelf. Doesn't look very interesting. Look. Books. Just as it appears. Get. Book. Of no use. Look. Draw. Open. Draw. Really, game? Okay. Well, there doesn't really seem to be anything here. Look. Chair. Yep. Fine. The chair actually looks like the ones we have in the kitchen. Up the ladder. We'll have a look at the kitchen. And then maybe the crow's nest? I don't know. So graceful. Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yep, the chef is asleep. Look. This is the galley of the pirate ship. A large iron stove dominates one wall. Pots, pans, and barrels surround it. There is a long dining table at the other end of the room. Look. Barrel. The barrel seems to be full of rum, but you have better things to do at the moment than drink. I have a mighty thirst. Drink from barrel. Once you taste it, you wouldn't want it. Get barrel. Of no use. Get rum. Drink rum. Yeah, probably. Open stove. Use stove. Look stove. It's just an old wood stove used for cooking. Nothing special about it. Look, chef. What's a chef? Look, cook. Doesn't look interesting. It's right there. Pirate. The ship's cook is fast asleep in the evening meal. His snores are so loud they seem to rattle the walls. Talk to pirate. Funny, no response. Okay. Yeah. Can we get that pan? Get pan. Look, pan. The pots and pans are used for cooking the pirates' meals. Yeah. Okay. Look, table. The wooden dining table is not too clean. The remains of many meals are lodged between the oaken planks. Its top is deeply gouged and stained. What a shame. They just don't care about their own situation. I suppose we should go up into the crow's nest to see whether there's anything in there. Don't want to leave something behind, but we did get the shovel. Oop. Only pirates' meals. Is it just like... There was nothing but... Ah, wait. Unsuccessfully defied the law of gravity. You only failed because you drew gravity's attention to your attempts at flying. Okay. That's how you fly, isn't it? You throw yourself at the ground and miss. Okay. There wasn't anything over there. So I think we could just like... Oh. Oh, there's only like 4 pirates on the ship. The captain, the cook, and these two. This guy and the other guy in the crow's nest. The pirate is fast asleep. If people look more innocent when asleep, it certainly wasn't true for this one. Oh, come on. Is it lost? I didn't expect it to have an answer for search. Well, you know, I was going to rifle through his pockets and see whether he had anything on him which I might want. Talk. Clack. Talk to pirate. Funny, no response. Push. Pirate. Okay, fine. Well, I've had it with this ship. Let's go this way. Swim! You are swimming! Look. Fish. This ocean is full of colorful fish. Get fish. They are too difficult to catch. Talk to fish. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a big fish. Haha, through the power of screen transitions, I shall evade you. Look. Shark. A prowling shark waits offshore. There must be a very sudden drop there for the shark to still be that close to the shore. Talk to shark. He doesn't understand you. Nobody understands the shark. It's very sad, really. Save. 44. And I don't think we actually have a timer now. So, look, sand. You are on a small beach to the south of a looming mountain range. There's another shark. Okay, well, here's this palm tree. Look, palm tree. A lone palm tree graces this beach. And the pirates did say something about a palm tree, so we have to take, like, 5 steps to the east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. About here. Dig. Hey, hey! You have uncovered a small chest. You remove it from the hole and open it. Inside you find precious gems and ingots of gold and silver. You close the chest and take it and its contents with you. Hey, that was pretty lucky. Look. Chest. The small wooden chest was buried so long that its wood is slightly warped, and its brass is tarnished and rusty. Inside are precious gems, gold and silver ingots, pearls, and gold coins. I'm rich! Eat gold. Eat chest. Okay, fine. Whatever. Well, we're ludicrously rich now. Not that it really matters, because if our king is King Daventry, King Graham, then he's already got a chest of infinite wealth. Or maybe he just took it and locked it in a cell somewhere because it would ruin the economy. Look. You're at the foot of a high, snowy mountain range. A cliff looms before you, with a tricky path winding its way up the steep face. Okay. What's over here? Oh, come on, game. Just went off screen. Why do you have to put me all the way back over to the left? Is there anything over here? Oh, there is. Okay. Look. Yep, okay. Well, I suppose we've just got to go up and around here. Do. We can climb this rock face here. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Get around there. And up. Ooh. Look. The snow-capped mountains advance forever upward. A narrow path skims along the top of a precipitous ridge. As you look down, you see the steep cliff below you. Okay, let's save again. I'm like saving every screen, but... Oh. Oh, it's a little river. Look. The mountain continues to march forever upwards. As you trek higher and higher, it's getting colder. And there are traces of snow. Below you stretches a beautiful valley. Look. Brook. Look. River. Melting snow creates a myriad of tiny rainbows as it burbles through the rocks, forming tiny waterfalls on its way back to the sea. Ah, it tastes like Sierra water. Really? Okay. Wouldn't Sierra have been in California at this time? Because they were in Oakwood. Oak Ridge, didn't they? Something like that. Anyway. Haha. Again, I wouldn't recommend drinking water directly out of a river. Bugger it. Am I supposed to go... Well. Wop wop. Oh, what's this? Don't normally see snow and palm trees so close together. Yes, it's a little odd. I don't know. I suppose there's a lot more distance between screens than what it's showing. Or maybe it's just craziness of Daventry. I mean, this is a land where you can find gems and jewelry just all scattered around the countryside. Can we climb this? Climb river. Climb. No? Was I just being foolish? Let me save. Save 46. Sure. And look. Path. Here, the path is narrower, it seems, than before. It travels precariously along the side of a steep mountainside. Looking down, you almost lose your balance. Watch out. Yeah. I thought I was following it pretty responsibly. Okay. Do we have to, like, go over here? Nope. I feel like we have to go up the river, but... Oh, there we go. Just an extremely narrow pass. Look. You've reached the heights of the mountain range and snow and ice surround you. You still see no end to the mountains. It's bitterly cold, and you shiver in your thin rags. A path through the snow leads onward. Eat snow. What's this thing? Oh no, it's the abominable snowman. Where? Oh, there he is. Talk to snowman. Wow. Well. Hey, how's it going, buddy? The terrible hairy creature grabs you with bone-crushing force. You resist, but it's of no use. Sasquatch! Let me get this straight. You want us to be traipsing around the countryside looking for a soggy Bigfoot? He carries you away to his cave, where you meet an early and unspeakable demise. Since you're dead, yeah. Well. Like, oh boy! Plaything! I think we can avoid that by turning into a fly? Yeah. Can we, like, throw the button at it? We can give, like, it some meat. Maybe that would help it. Give button to snowman. Hey, how's it going? Quite stupid with me, game. Oh, Migu. Okay. Right, so dip fly wings in essence. I'm pretty sure that's what we need to do. Oh, it's not there now? I'll just mosey on past here. Don't mind me. Okay. Poof. The abominable snowman seems quite confused by this. He stares in amazement, then heads back to his cave. It's like, oh, okay. Buzz, buzz, buzz. It's like, huh? Oh, it's that fly again. Okay. Let's not turn back from a fly just yet. Can we, like, go down here? There's a tiny black spot flapping around. Uh-oh. Okay. I'll save again. Save 47. And we're going for time. Oh, fine. Can we go down here? Bravely, you grasp the ice-laden rocks and attempt to scale the nearby vertical wall. Be careful, Quidian. You congratulate yourself on successfully eluding the abominable snowman. Ah, this bit. Right. These caves, they sort of connect to each other? I think so. We have to go through one. Boy, are these caves dark. I think we just have to keep moving in the direction. Yeah. And we'll just eventually end up where we need to be, so. And, you know, that could happen. Wop wop. Okay. Let's head down here again. And let's continue on down this mountain. Save. 48. Look. This is a very steep and dangerous cliff. Numerous caves honeycomb its face. You could get lost in the caves if you survive the cliff. Okay. Hey! I grabbed onto that. I saw that. Ah. Picky picky. Let's keep going. This is going to be like the beanstalk. I was congratulating the game on having a better system for grabbing onto things and, you know, traversing these types of things earlier. And now it's just like, oh. There we go. You just have to inch onto it carefully. I think we have to go here. Come on. Oh, there we go. Up. Into here. I wonder what happens if you go to the other caves. Now what? Over here? Oh, oh, I see. I'm going to save again. That wasn't too bad. And I think we just continue here. And... Hey! It actually teleported us down there. Interesting. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It's just this bit here, which is a pain. It's just like I moved a little bit too high up and then it just dropped me off the edge. I just reloaded. Ah. Oh well. There we go. That wasn't any time at all. Get around here. And save again. Save, not load. Okay. Hey, where are we now? Look. You carefully make your way down the eastern side of these mountains. The path travels along the top of a narrow ridge. Looking back, you see the snowy peaks through which you so recently journeyed. You wipe your brow as you feel the worst is now behind you. Ugh. Okay, and keep going down here. Along here. And I think we're actually out of the mountains. I can't fall off the grass. Save. 49. Look. You carefully make your way down the eastern side of these mountains. The path travels along the top of a narrow ridge. Yeah, okay, that's the same. Look. Stump. What's a stump? Okay, game. Haha. Whoops, you slipped. You look upward and view the mountain range you so arduously crossed. Well, you made it to Daventry, but what is this? It looks like a cave leading deep into the mountain. It looks like a cave leading deep into the mountain. You can see evidence that a door once covered this cave entrance. Huge boulders lie scattered around, apparently from tumbling down a mountain. Is that supposed to be the door which we entered in King's Quest 1? Get up the mountainside. Yeah. I suppose it is. Can we explore around here? Are these rocks, like, can we pass by these rocks? Can. Oh, there's a well. And it's filled up with rocks. Progress! The countryside of Daventry looks as if it had once been beautiful, but now trees are charred, as a chasm splits the earth and wildflowers no longer grow. Nearby is an old, broken-down well that someone has filled with rocks. It's useless now. As soon as King Graham took, like, command of the throne, everything just went down the plug hole. Well, the old well has been filled with rocks. It's useless, like everything else in Daventry. Even King Graham. The well gives a feeling of futileness. Wouldn't it be futility? Get rocks. I don't know. Now. Look. You stare at the rundown shack. Upon the porch, a withered gnome rocks in a creaky old rocking chair, whistling a merry tune. The shack leans heavily to one side, and you wonder why it doesn't fall. Look. Gnome. This gnome looks to be at least 100 years old. He's stooped with age, and his face is as withered as an old prune. Grey, wispy hair tops his head, and gnarled hands clutch the chair. As old as he looks, however, his twinkling eyes suggest a youthful mischievousness as he whistles a merry tune. Talk to Gnome. You speak directly to the old gnome. He chuckles softly to himself, then replies, "It's about time you got here, lad. I mean, Prince Alexander. Welcome home. Heaven knows we need you. Daventry's been suffering for years now, since that despicable dragon came." The old gnome narrows his eyes to slits and leans forward in his chair. "That monster demanded sacrifice of your poor sister, Princess Rosella, and I'm afraid time is running out. Your parents, the king and queen, are suffering such grief that they have locked themselves in yon castle and refuse to see anyone." Staring intently at you, the gnome goes on. "It's up to you, Alexander. Your country and family need you. It's written in the wind." The wizened gnome relaxes and settles back in his chair. He begins whistling again. Having passed on responsibilities to the youngest person around here, you stare at the run-down shack. Upon the porch, a withered gnome rocks in a creaky old rocking chair. Yeah. Can we, like, knock on the door of your house? No. Okay, can we go to the house? Not the house, the castle. Oh, they've emptied the moat. The moat is too wide and too deep to cross. There is nothing of interest there anyway. You gaze sadly at the deteriorated castle. It's obvious that it was once proud and beautiful, but now its banners are torn, its stones and statue work crumbling, and the moat has been drained. It's as if no one cares anymore. The moat monsters had to find other places. Knock on door. You rap loudly upon the massive wooden door of the castle. Hollowly, emptily, the sound reverberates within. Nobody answers. The huge door of the castle are bolted shut. Try as you might, you cannot open them. Look, lion. What's a lion? Oh, come on. Look, statue. Where? I suppose that's referencing the, yeah. Okay, there's not much to see over here. We really can't move anywhere from here. I suppose that was reference. The Look statue was referencing the Medusa statue. What's this wall here? A stone wall travels to the north and south. You try to go over it, but find it too high. There is nothing of any interest on the other side of it anyway. Hint. What about the fence? Okay. I suppose if we tried to go into that, like, chasm, it would just kill us. Okay, well, let's, go rescue the princess. And get married. Wait. Maybe not the second part. Look. This cave is merely the entrance to a crumbly stone steps that lead upward into the depth of the mountain. Pebbles and little rocks lie scattered upon the cave floor. Get. Pebbles. What are pebbles? You just told me about them. Get. Rock. It's of no use. This is the part where we reused some assets from the first game. I suppose it's just, you know, a return to the original. I think this game came out in 1986, I think it was. It says 88 up at the top there, but I think that was actually the release of this version. Rather than the initial release of the game. So. Hang on, Rosella. I'm coming. So you'll be able to potentially marry a troll king later on. Feel strangely hot up here and get turned into a troll. Looking around, you see clouds surrounding the small bit of land like a white cottony sea. Charred stumps of trees spoil the scene. Look, clued. Looking around, you see clouds surrounding the small bit. You know, that's just the same. Fun fact: we can't see the 88. Yeah, I know. Well. Yeah, in the what's it called? Taskbar for me, just above here. It says 1988. 14th of the 2nd, 1988. Or 3rd of the 15th? No, 2.14, 1988, 3rd, 15th. So, yeah. 15th of March. 1988, this version would have actually come out, but I think the original version of it would have come out in 86. Anyway. Oh, hello. A huge fire-breathing dragon is here and it has seen you. Hypnotized by its baleful glare, you stand frozen in your tracks. What's a way to go? Ending up as a dragon's barbecue. Rawr. Release date 1st of October 1986. Hey, there we go. The 2nd of December, 1899. Got it, yes. This was very before its time. It was very, you know, advanced for its time. 1899. It's very impressive. Played on the latest of mechanical looms. You have to wait a day for each screen and update in visuals to be automatically created so that you can see what to do next. I wonder if anyone tried to do something like that with a mechanical loom. Probably not. It would have been too expensive. Okay. So, kind of obvious there. We need to be invisible. Gosh, you remember the huge lines in front of blacksmiths they offered a special version. So how old are we? I remember being in line at my local, I don't know, local blacksmith. Each game came with its own, I don't know. I can't think of anything. So how do we use this invisibility potion? Or invisibility thingy? We can turn into an eagle. Maybe we can carry the dragon off to the ocean. Brewing a storm. Becoming invisible. Okay, rub ointment on body. Okay, there we go. Yeah, invisibility ointment. Rub ointment. Ointment on body. Okay. Oh, we did get a rubbing animation. Look. Yep. Hey, we're invisible. The dragon has laid waste to this area. The earth is scorched and all the trees and plants are charred. Dragons? Look. Heads. What's a head? Look. Head. Just as it appears. It's called a Gamora, isn't it? Gamora? The three-headed dragon from Godzilla. Eat dragon. As you tasted it, you would have wanted it. Okay, this is only a one-way situation. It will only eat me. How can you do that? Get dragon. It's of no use. I suppose not. Help! 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 Look, girl. The girl is securely tied to the stake. Get girl. Girl is securely tied to the stake. Kiss girl. Not now! Okay, fine. Stir. Storm. Brew with finger. Okay. Okay, and we have to say something. Let me see. Brew of storms, churn it up. Brew of storms, churn it up. Ooh. Bolts of lightning strike the huge dragon. He howls in pain and falls to the ground dead. What an ignoble end. Your magic spell is wearing off. Oh. Well, good thing we, did that then. Look. Dragon. The dragon lies dead upon the ground. He was no match for the fury of your magical storm. But now we must eat our defeated enemy. Get heart. What's a heart? Well. Use spoon on dragon. I have a spoon. What are you talking about? Well, eat mutton. Okay. Nom 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 nom. Eat bread. Okay. Nom 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 nom. Anything else? I don't know. Use knife on dragon. It's because we don't have the dragon. Is what it's saying. Fine, whatever. Look, go. Talk. No, not yet. Kiss, go. Not now. Okay. Talk to go. Help me! Untie me! Princess Rosella screams. Yes, yes. Okay. Untie Rosella. You rapidly untie Princess Rosella from the wooden pole. She looks bewildered as to who her benefactor may be. I'm your long-lost brother, Prince Alexander, you proudly exclaim. The girl looks doubtful. I still like Gwydion as a name for him more than Alexander. Tie Rosella more. Do we get the rope from untying her? Rope's always useful in a game like this. I'll explain it all later, you continue, realizing that now is not the time for this. Just follow me. Let's go meet the folks. With mixed emotions, the girl agrees to follow you. Do-do-do. Oh. Oh, we've got her. Have we got... There is possibly a degree of jiggle physics there. Hey, how's it going? You played a brotherly kiss upon Prince Rosella's soft cheek. Okay. It's probably for the best that I clarified that. Talk to girl. Bashfully introduce yourself to your long-lost sister. How can I be sure you're really my brother? Princess Rosanna wonders. I know, my mother always said that Alexander had a cute birthmark on his bottom. Let me see if you have it. Embarrassed, you reveal your cute birthmark. Oh, Alexander, she cries. You really are back. Mum and Dad will be so happy. It's in the shape of a, I don't know. What would Prince Alexander's or William's birthmark be in the shape of? A cat. Help! Her pathing is... she's having problems! Rosella, follow me! Not that way, girl! This way. No! No, the other way. Come on, you're nearly... Ah, no, back. Back the other way. Come towards my voice. This way. Well, I mean... Did you want to eat the dragon? You know, I mean, nobody... We really shouldn't leave it going to waste up there. Come on. I'm just here. Right, now. Over here. Down the stairs. There we go. Ah, escort missions. No animation for the birthmark. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed about that. Royal bloodline clearly fell through genetic stupidity. Oh boy. She's confused again. Come on. I hope I can't fall off these stairs. Good thing she can't fall off the stairs. The poor game, it's struggling so hard. Come on, we don't have to do that. We can just go off the screen, I'm pretty sure, but you know. Come on. Over here. Down the stairs. Down. Fine, forget you. You know what? If I'm the only one there, then I get all the inheritance. Okay. I don't think I've got anything else. Give treasure chest to girl. Fine. Can we give her a cat transformation cookie? I don't have one. Now, I'm having problems with traversing. Trying to go up and around that rock, but you can't. Come on. Why do they have to give a bounce? Jump. Oh. Oh, yippee! You did it, your majesty. The gnome squeals in delight. I knew you could save us all. King Graham and Queen Valenice will be overjoyed to see you two. They just couldn't do anything. He clasped his gnarled hands. I must run ahead to announce your arrival. The gnome spryly scampers towards the castle. Can we, like, rifle through his house now? No. Sit in chair. Get chair. Open door. The door is locked. The gnome is wary of thieves. Knock on door. Oh, come on, game. Fine. Get go. She's already with you. I can't, like, pick her up and carry her with me. It'd be easier. The castle door's wide open to welcome home a long missing son and a much-loved daughter. Atop the castle, the banners proudly wave. The heavy feeling of oppression is gone. Hope has at last returned to Daventry. Can we talk... Oh, actually, it's in automatic mode. I was going to talk to Rosella a bit more and see whether there was some more dialogue we could go through there. Ring doorbell. Ring, ring. Hello? No, we don't want any. I'm selling these fine leather jackets. You nervously enter the throne room with your sister, Princess Rosa. I like that King Graham is still as yellow as he was before. Before the twin thrones stands your parents, King Graham and Queen Valenice, who I'll note Valenice is actually a brunette. King Graham was I think he had black hair or brown hair. He's got grey hair now. Valenice looks like she's got a rictus grin. Ah. Graham and Valenice are overjoyed to see you. Alexander, where have you been all these years? Your mother exclaims. And your father. I'm so proud of both of you. Yeah, that, you know. We don't want to get overly emotional with this situation. We've got to keep our heads here. What a joyous family reunion. You are home at last. King Graham points to the mirror. That was once a magic mirror, son, he said sadly, but it has been clouded ever since the night you disappeared from your cradle. That's why we haven't gotten anything done, because I can't make decisions for myself. And we don't want any kings, thanks, goodbye. We've already got one. What? They say they've already got one. Before your astonished eyes, the magic mirror clears, and shines anew with brilliant clarity. Queen Valenice cries in delight. The terrible dragon is dead, our children are home, and the future looks bright for all of us. Or for us all. King Graham lovingly retrieves his adventurous hat with a red feather. With emotion, he tells you, Alexander, Rosella, this old hat, and I have been through a lot together. Now it's time he had a new travelling companion. He flings it in your direction. Toss! Up and up it gently arcs. You raise your arms to catch it, and so does Princess Rosella. Down it comes, nearer and nearer. Ooh, 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 ooh. The end. Oh. Oh, ain't that great. Congratulations on your successful completion of King's Quest 3. We hope you enjoyed playing as much as we enjoyed creating it for you. I did. That was fun. A bit stressful at the beginning because of the whole timer situations and all that, but it's not too bad. It would have been, I think I would have had much more fun of it playing it way back when it first came out. And I'm gonna say, if I hadn't been streaming it, having more time to sort of wander around, figure things out, and all that would have given a more fuller experience, I think. But since I have watched playthroughs of this before, I kind of knew what to do in the first place, so there was much less bumbling about, which is the case for pretty much all of these, but, you know. I can imagine having to figure out bit by bit when you're younger would have been quite a lot of fun. I grew up playing the Hugo series first, Hugo 1, 2, and 3, and I just remember how big those games seemed playing them, even though they really aren't that big at all. Compared to those, though, the King's Quest games are much more expansive. May the adventures continue with King's Quest 4. Are we going to get credits? Queen Valenice is still like... That is a terrifying look for her. We got 205 points out of 210. I wonder what I was missing. Let's turn that off. Okay. Need to replay it to get the missing 5 points. I don't really know what it would have been. Maybe it was looking at something or missing something at some point. As far as I know. I mean, there doesn't seem like much that you could miss. Maybe there was a decision which I could have made which would have given me a few more points. You grew up building great empires in Age of Empires 1. Well, so did I. And I did a full playthrough of Age of Empires. It's a very fun game. I don't really know. Let me have a look just quickly at a point list. And I'll see what there might have been that I missed out on. Okay, this is a full list, which I'm reading at the moment, of All points to 210. Get knife, get spoon, get bowl, get food, get cup. Yeah, we did that. Open vanity drawer, look behind clothes. Yeah, did that. Look on top of closet, open dresser drawer. Put inventory under bed first time. Get fly, open cabinet and study. Move leader, get 6 ingredients on back shelf. Yep, get chicken feather, turn Medusa stone. So we're missing 5. Escape ship. Well, I did that. Fly as a fly into hideout tree. Oh, okay. Right? Okay, so I didn't do that. That's what I missed out on. Can you do that? I suppose you overhear the bandits as a fly. And then from the village you fly over to the tree. And up into the tree. That way? But I thought I had run out of uses. I thought I had 3 uses of the essence. So I used it once as a fly to overhear the bandits, once as a eagle to get rid of the spider, and then once again to get past the snowman. Oh! Okay, so you don't actually need to use the essence to get past the snowman? Let me have a look. King's Quest 3 Snowman. The problem is walkthroughs. It probably isn't going to say all the different ways you can do something. It's probably going to just say the way the person was used to getting past the situation. Oh, interesting. There's wait, no, that's King's Quest 4. What? Route to Daventry. Yeah, okay. I don't really know then. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, for the most parts, it just seems that you use the essence to turn into a fly to get past the snowman. Okay, well, there we go. Can't type anything at the end? Nope. No credits. I suppose all the credits are at the beginning of the game, actually. So yeah. Hey! That is King's Quest 3. To Heir is Human. That was a lot of fun. Gonna have to do King's Quest 4 now sometime. That one is... I think that one's The Adventures of Rosella, or something like that. Maybe not right away. But certainly at some point. Anyway, that'll be it for this one. Thank you very much for joining.